Hello there, beautiful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel, and I'll be doing a fragrance from House of St. Dupont once again. Yes, this is not like exclusive or never been done before. I think a couple of reviewers covered it. My very favorite reviewer, my mentor, basically Mark Rob08. I hope he'll watch it someday. He's the one who actually sort of reviewed this for the very first time, I think, and I was always interested in this bottle. So nowadays you don't see this everywhere. This fragrance is called St. Dupont Noir, okay, and these are the names. I cannot say properly Dupont or Dupont, but I would like to say his full name. I took out my phone, and full name is Simon Tissot. See, no, Simon Tissot Dupont. Okay, that's his full name. St. Dupont. That's what it stands for, not Saint. Okay, so that's what Mark also said. But I feel like I should pay full tribute. And this house, if you know me already, if you know me for some time, I am a very big fan of this house. I covered quite a few St. Dupont fragrances, and these house I did kind of like reading sometimes on them. They are basically makers of very luxurious, I think some of the most expensive lighters, like Zippo style lighters, but not Zippo. They have their own house, so they are kind of like a designer lighters. Sometimes they go for more than, I think, thousands of dollars. Yeah, it's expensive, man. Like people pay 800,000 plus dollars for their beautiful what do you call the lighters. So they also have fragrances which are thankfully more affordable. So I have covered like the new edition, some of the older collection, new collection, unisex ones. Some of the fragrances are so beautiful, and most part they are supremely high quality. When you see fragrance of, check out my St. Dupont reviews, I'll leave them below, link below. People don't look at them because they're St. Dupont. They'll be like, oh, this house, I don't know, what to expect. If you never tried St. Dupont, you'll never be disappointed, trust me. So let's dig into this. This one, luckily, I have a big bottle. This one, I think, a 30, 50, 100 standard 3 size bottles. And this, I think, it's for men. It says Purom. Really nice shade of darkness, like it's like matte. And then the glossy one here, it's St. Dupont, very beautiful font. This EDT concentration, I forgot the year it was released, but it's not released of recent time. Let me just take that off. It's really bothering for some time. My hair is like, I told you, it's like going through that ugly phase. I have to really, I'm waiting to grow it till next winter so I can have a pony. That's what's my goal. But yeah, so this one, it continues the noir. It's very nicely themed. It says noir everywhere. Reminds me kind of like Tom Ford noir fragrances, but yeah, to each his own. But this bottle, I'll tell you, just like Mark, I was very much like a goldfish for this bottle. I bought this for the bottle, first thing. Second thing, obviously, perfume is so beautiful and unique. But take a look at that. This one, I think, I read from also from their some of the reviews, and Mark also mentioned this is in shape of a lighter they made. Okay, so I haven't tried that lighter, I haven't seen it, but also reminds me of Armani's. Is it Attitude? Armani's. They have one fragrance like this, coffee-based one. Okay, beautiful bottle, beautiful bottle. One of my friends said it's very difficult to clean. That's why I keep it in the box. It says St. Dupont here. Base, you get your sticker. So it's luckily not like a lighter, like it's not sticking like here. Armani Attitude will be like this, right? I think that's the fragrance, but it's very beautiful. Like reminds me also Valentino Uomo, very solidly built cap. So I have it pre-sprayed on the paper. Let's spray this once again. Sprayer is okay, not bad. I mean, it's very practical sprayer. It does shoot enough juice, but yeah, I wish it would be better, but it's okay, no problem. So if you really want to see a proper review of this, check out Mark Rob08's review. His review is like the best. No one can be close to him. So this one right here, what do I get? First thing, when you spray it, you get a hint of spices. It's like a spice shop, okay, and not nose burning spice like Spice Bomb or something like some of the other like very spicy fragrances. It's not nose burning spice. There's some sort of hint of sweetness in there. And I think right from the beginning, the spices come with lavender. So this, you can say, is it a Fougere barbershop? It's almost to that side, but it doesn't get totally. And I'll talk about one very popular perfume nowadays. People compare this to. So when you spray it, that beautiful opening, it's just really lovely, sweet, mild dark, and then spicy lavender. And it's not also nose burning spice or super heavy on lavender that you hate, like lavender or so lavender soap or cleaning product, nothing like that. Beautiful opening. This opening is 10 out of 10, just like the bottle is 10 out of 10. So opening just will steal your heart, but you have to give it time. Okay, this fragrance is very mysterious. It does have a character. That's why I didn't want to do it in a rush. I gave it a couple of days to do initial impression. Initial impression. This fragrance is different on paper, on my clothes, and on skin. Okay, it reacts totally differently. Very weird. Longevity for me it's good, but projection after 1 hour it's kind of close. It's like an intimate scent. Okay, and it could be a good thing. Some people do not like loud fragrances. To them it's gonna be a good thing, but most part majority would be like, hey, this doesn't last like Valentino Uomo Intense. No, doesn't have that push. So for longevity and projection, it's like, let's say it's a 7 out of 10. Okay, longevity is like say 8, projection is like 6.5. So when to wear it? The name is noir, right? The noir means dark, black, right? Like the bottle. Yeah, I can see it, it's like a nighttime fragrance, but you can also wear this in the daytime. If you're in the AC room in the office, you know, you can easily wear it. It's not that dark. And there is a twist coming up. Okay, that's why I love this fragrance so much, and I'm just happy that I got this. It's not easy to find these fragrances. So this one is kind of mysterious. Okay, the twist here is the hazelnut. Okay, after that opening beautiful, there's a black pepper, Sichuan pepper, whatever pepper is in there. After that starts getting sweetened, you know, like, and that point I also detect some sort of cardamom. And I know what you're thinking. You are thinking La Nuit de l'Homme. Yeah, bromance. Let's just get it. No, wait, this is not a clone of La Nuit de l'Homme, but that same family. If you love fragrance like La Nuit de l'Homme, Valentino Uomo Intense, Dior Intense, Tom Ford Noir Extreme, this fragrance is so good, so underrated. This is what I love about this fragrance. It's not mainstream fragrance that everybody's like going mad about or raving about. Nobody has this, you know. That's what makes me happy. Nobody smells like me. At least in my area. I don't know about other, but I'm pretty sure back in the time when it was released, many people who have good taste, they go around, try different fragrance, they would have this in their collection. So that spices is one side, but never nose burning spice. Great spice shop, spice factory. Think of like when the British came here, you know, or the sailors used to go different countries like Portuguese to trade, you know, like spices. This reminds me of that. Very antique, vintage sort of fragrance. It has a little bit of maturity, you know. I would not say this is a teenager fragrance. This fragrance has some charm. The sweetness is just that it makes the fragrance great, you know. It just makes it so great with that hazelnut, and the hazelnut never pops on my skin. It's always spicy, a little bit of sweetness, and lavender. Okay, some people compare this Dior Sauvage Elixir. It's not a clone of that, but same family. But Elixir is a lot more barbershop, modern, fougere with that. Lavender is really main player. This one, the lavender is forefront, but it's not screaming. Okay, so the beautiful combination of spices, the beautiful lavender, and then the hazelnut with maybe perhaps a little bit of hint of musk, or maybe there's a vetiver at the base. I am not quite sure. But this fragrance is just so beautiful. It changes, you know. Sometimes I wear this, I forget what did I wear. I'm like, wow, what do I smell? You know, if you wear this 2 sides of the shoulders, 1 back of your neck and 2 on each arm, that will be sufficient for at least 1.5 hours of projection. So fantastic, beautiful. If it's breezy day, the ideal time I would say, wear this in the autumn or fall. Heavy winters, perhaps it's not heavy enough. Perhaps go with Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Beautiful perfumes, Black Orchid, much darker, much louder. But this is a beautiful little gem. If you find this somewhere, if you are into bottles, you know, it looks like candy as well, like a chocolate bar. Get this, you know. These are kind of unique fragrances you can keep in a collection. Will never get you bored. Like if you have everything that smells like Dior Sauvage or YSL, it's kind of boring at the time, right? You wear this and you go for a sensual dinner with you try to impress a girl, you know. Just have an atomizer. Before you enter the hotel or something, put some on your neck. She will definitely smell you, and she may be interested. Like this smells like, you know, a conversation starter, okay, or something like that, right? So amazing fragrance. I will just give this fragrance 10 out of 10 just for the creativity, the smell. It smells like nothing, clone of anything, and I just love this house. And I will just hype this house a little bit up. 10 out of 10 for ST Dupont Noir. The performance longevity for me is not a big issue. Just go extra heavy. That's about it, right? Amazing creation. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you can give it a try. Time for one video, then we'll upload this. Have a nice day. Bye bye.